What's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Gabrielle, and today we are doing the ultimate tanning routine. For years, I stayed inside all summer. I was like allergic to the sun. I did not want to go outside. But then I started to realize how the weather directly affects my mood. If it is rainy, I'm inside and crying. If it's sunny, I'm happy and I want to go outside and I want to do everything. So I didn't only start tanning for the way that it made me look, but also the way that it made me feel. That being said, when the UV is up, I'm out. First off, when you're deciding when you're going to tan, we're gonna be using the weather app. If you're not familiar with what UV is, it's basically how strong the rays from the sun are. The higher the UV, the faster you're going to tan. Also, the higher the UV, the faster you can burn. And this is kind of up to your discretion. I'm very lucky, I'm super Italian, so I tan really easily and I don't burn often. So I tend to tan when the UV is in a 6 to 10 range. I love an 8. An 8 is perfect, and guess what today is? It is an 8 to 9. This brings me to my next point, sunscreen. I'm always going to use a light sunscreen on my face. This e.l.f. Skin sunscreen is a 30 broad spectrum SPF. This is also a makeup primer, so I wear it every single day underneath my makeup. I just ordered an SPF from Coco Kind and I'm really excited. It should arrive today or tomorrow. And as for the rest of the body, use your own sense of judgment for this. I'm not promoting this, but I don't use sunscreen on my body. After doing my own research, I just feel that the way that sunscreen chemicals impacts your body and the environment is honestly just as bad as like a UV ray is. And limited sun exposure is actually great for you. You're absorbing vitamin D. So I am very careful about like what I'm wearing and how long I'm in the sun, but when I'm going out to tan, I'm spending about 30 minutes to an hour without any sunscreen on. If you cannot go without sunscreen, here are some great alternative options that are better for the environment and you. And don't get me wrong, if I'm going for like a beach day, obviously I'm gonna lather some sunscreen on. I just tried to kind of limit my use. Next, we have to pick the perfect bikini to go out in. You wanna keep the tan lines in mind. I got this set from Hollister. These are the bottoms. They're pretty cheeky as we can see, but I don't feel like there's a string over my... I unfortunately don't own any strapless bathing suit tops, but I do love a triangle bikini top. And the little like string tan lines I think are so cute. Sometimes the bow even prints in. So this is always like my go-to tanning bikini. Let's get outside. Here's the tanning loadout. Obviously a water. We're hydrating this entire session. Always bringing a book with me. These days I'm using every excuse ever to get off the grid, and listen, you can't be on your phone in the hot sun. It doesn't work. Your phone's like on fire, your face is burning, you can't see anything. Always bring my Beats if I want to nap and I want to listen to some Lana Del Rey. It's perfect. And you're not disturbing people around you. Please, especially if you're tanning in public, bring a pair of headphones. I bring a claw clip. And finally, I bring some lotion. I put the lotion on like at the beginning of tanning just so that way my body is nice and moisturized. On days when the UV is like a 4 and I don't have a ton of time to like catch a tan, I like to do some baby oil on me. Never do this when the UV is high because it does attract the sun. But if I've got like 30 minutes in a UV4, I definitely get some color after putting some baby oil on. As for like when I flip, I usually put on a timer. On days that I'm really tired, I tend to use a 20-minute timer, 20 minutes on my back, 20 minutes on my stomach, because then if I want to like fall asleep, I'm not being woken up in 10 minutes. But usually I use a 10-minute timer to make sure that like the UV is like dispersed evenly on my body, I guess, because obviously the sun is moving the entire time that I'm tanning. And if I do 20 minutes on one side and 20 minutes on the other, sometimes it happens that like the other side doesn't get as much sun. Complicated stuff. I also like to go inside for a little break for like lunch or just like to sit for a minute out of the sun in the middle of my tanning. So I'll do like 10-10, 10-10, go inside, grab a snack, eat some lunch, come back out, and then I'll either do like just another 20 minutes or I'll do a whole nother 40-minute cycle. We'll see how we're feeling today. Oh man, I am sweaty. Time to head in for a little snack break. And boom. My bottom tan lines are really, really good. I'm definitely feeling like glowy and gorgeous. My tan always hits like an hour or two after I come inside for the day. But thank you so much for watching. Be safe, take care of your body, hydrate, eat some fruits and veggies, girls. Drop a like and subscribe to support my channel. And if you stay this long, I really appreciate you. Consider sharing with your friends to help me grow my channel. And I will see you in the next one.
Hell Howdy, partner. I am so sorry I could not reach you today. Have a good rest of your day and enjoy life. Goodbye.
At the tone, please